Today we will look at the coffee machine that is not very popular on the market, although I think it could definitely revolutionize it. This is EM3801, which I bought directly from one of the sellers on Alibaba. Surprisingly, it is very cheap for its capabilities and good build quality. With delivery to Europe, I paid only $345. What are the capabilities of this machine? Are there any risks associated with the purchase? You will find the answers to these questions in this review. Since this is an OEM product, meaning it's intended for wholesale, and with the possibility of personalization when buying in bulk, in my case it is completely devoid of any branding. The same applies to the packaging. It is simply white. Inside you will find all the necessary accessories, such as a portafilter with a double basket, a single basket, a metal tamper, a handle for the steam lever, a cleaning brush, a plastic measuring spoon for coffee with a tamping part, and a water hose, since this machine can be used with an external water source, such as bottled water. Unfortunately, it does not come with a bottomless portafilter, which is a big problem because there is no bottomless portafilter available for this machine on the market. Its group is non-standard and E61 portafilters are incompatible with it. Fortunately, it is probably possible to buy one directly from the manufacturer or seller. It is worth asking about it before buying. This machine is made almost perfectly. The casing is mainly made of stainless steel. When you choose the color variant, in my case black, it is painted. Some elements are made of plastic, for example the drip tray housing or the front panel. There are places where some shortcomings are visible, such as the edges of the front panel or the edges of the casing, but they are so minor that they do not interfere with everyday use. The design is very good in my opinion, although the depth of the machine may not be suitable for everyone. This one is as much as 43.5 centimeters. Fortunately, the width compensates and is only 24 centimeters and the height is 35 centimeters. The front has a panel facing upwards with non-touch buttons and an OLED display. The panel has an LED surround, but the colors used are only white and red. However, to turn the coffee machine on or off, you need to use the switch located on the left side of the coffee machine. Very nice! The machine has a 58mm group with a non-standard portafilter. If you need a bottomless portafilter, you have to ask the seller or manufacturer for it. On the left side, there is a hot water spout, then we have a group with a control panel, and on the right side, a steam wand. The steam can be switched using the lever located on the right side of the coffee machine. It serves only as an on-off switch. It cannot be used to control the steam level. On the right side, there is a pressure gauge for coffee extraction. The water tank has a capacity of 2.0 liters and is hidden in a metal casing. This means that you cannot see the water level when it is hidden. The tank itself is made of plastic and fortunately has a water sensor, which is unusual in this price range. There is a special grid on the top where you can place cups. When the machine heats up, the top gets really hot, which is a good thing. You don't have to use this grid, but in my opinion, it adds a nice look and protects the casing of the machine. At the back of the coffee machine, there's a possibility of connecting a water hose, which can be used for an external water tank, or, for example, a water bottle. The only complaint I have is about the construction of the top part. I once poured coffee on it, and the liquid got inside through the edges, because there is no seal between the side casing and the top casing. I had to disassemble the device and thoroughly clean it inside to avoid failure and the smell of coffee. Overall, the construction of the machine is very good. Its disassembly is very easy due to the use of a simple construction and screws that are easy to unscrew. No latches. Let's move on to showing the basic functions of the device. On the left side of the coffee machine, we have a switch that turns the coffee machine on or off. It is worth remembering that after 20 minutes of inactivity, the coffee machine will automatically go into sleep mode. Just press any button on the panel to wake it up. There are a total of 6 buttons on the top panel that have specific functions. These are in order: the settings button, the selection confirmation button, the hot water button, the manual coffee extraction button or minus, the automatic coffee extraction button or plus, the button for switching the steam thermoblocks. Pressing the settings button once will enable the selection of settings, and pressing again will select a specific setting. For example, the first setting is the extraction water temperature, the second, the automatic coffee extraction time, the third, the automatic pre-infusion times, and the fourth, the water volume to the hot water button. The water extraction temperature can be set from 88 degrees to 96 degrees, with adjustments of 2 degrees. The automatic coffee extraction time can be up to 40 seconds, adjustable in half-second increments. This settings applies only to the automatic coffee extraction button. The automatic pre-infusion time setting is divided into the puck soaking time and the pause time. The total pre-infusion time cannot exceed 5 seconds. For example, if we set the puck soaking time to 4 seconds, the pause time can only be 1 second. This settings also applies only to the automatic coffee extraction button. Pre-infusion does not work for the manual coffee extraction button, so I only use it to rinse the group. The water volume for the hot water button can be set from 50 milliliters to 300 milliliters in 50 milliliter increments. With the hot water button, you can start dispensing hot water from the left outlet. I have noticed that at first the water temperature is probably a little higher, causing water to spray around the nozzle. After a while, the water flow becomes stable. Water will flow until the set volume is reached, or until the process is manually stopped by pressing the button again. The manual extraction button is actually used to start and stop extracting water from the group. This allows us to skip pre-infusion in coffee extraction or simply rinse the group. I personally do not use this button for coffee extraction, as I am a proponent of pre-infusion, which is only available in the automatic coffee extraction button. The extraction time is measured after the pre-infusion time has ended. When the pre-infusion time is set to a total of 5 seconds and the extraction time to 30 seconds, the total extraction time is 35 seconds. The OLED display shows the pre-infusion and extraction time separately. The steam thermoblocks can be switched off if you do not intend to prepare milk coffees. This will save electricity. The steam nozzle has a single hole, but is compatible with other holes dedicated to Barsetto or high brew coffee machines. The nozzle can be adjusted in any direction and is designed to achieve the perfect angle every time. The steaming in this coffee machine is excellent for a machine with thermoblocks. It takes about 40 seconds to froth 200 milliliters of milk using the single hole nozzle. According to my tests, it adds about 18 grams of water to the milk, which is a very good result. The steaming of the milk is strong and it is very easy to texture. I have created many good latte art patterns, but when recording it, it did not come out the best. Take my word for it. an unusual feature in this price range is the built-in water sensor in the tank. When there is very little water in the tank, the coffee machine will inform the user with an appropriate message, blocking the device. All you need to do is add water to the tank or remove it completely because the sensor is located in the tank. However, I do not recommend performing any actions without a water tank because you can damage the pump. This machine will automatically remind you to descale after using 50 liters of water. Personally, I prefer to descale more often, about every 2 months, preparing about 2 cappuccinos every day. The available descaling mode can be activated by pressing the settings button and the selection confirmation button simultaneously. Before invoking the descaling mode, you need to prepare a descal solution in the tank. In my case, it is a solution of 30 milliliters of 80% lactic acid and about 1.5 liters of water. The manufacturer recommends using 1 liter of water, but this caused the descale mode to be interrupted because the sensor detected the lack of water in the tank too early. This is a machine with not a single, not a double, but a triple thermoblock. One of them is for coffee extraction, the second for steaming, and the third for steam drying. You can make coffee and steam milk at the same time. To use the hot water spout, you cannot extract coffee. Since the EM3801 is equipped with thermoblocks, it heats up relatively quickly. The device signals readiness for use after about a minute. Of course, each espresso machine requires proper heating. Rinse the group with the portafilter inside 2 to 3 times with hot water for 3 to 5 minutes to reach the right temperature. Then the group will be hot and the device will be heated. I noticed that the group did not lose significant temperature after warming up, which is very good. I checked the temperature stability and it is really good. Sometimes it will start the extraction with a higher temperature, but thanks to PID and NTC, the temperature stabilizes quickly. The EM3801 has an OPV that is set to extract coffee at no more than 9 bar. Personally, I think this setting is excellent. On the blind basket, the pressure is around 10 bar, and during coffee extraction, the pressure after pre-infusion increases to 8 or 9 bar, then gradually drops to around 6, creating a profile similar to lever machines, which is desired by many coffee lovers. Thanks to the 3-way solenoid valve, after the extraction is finished, the pressure is released. The rest of the water is thrown into the drip tray. The portafilter can be removed a few seconds after the extraction is finished. The coffee puck is always dry and the machine remains clean. Backflush is possible and is very efficient. It is recommended to backflush using a blind basket with a suitable coffee machine cleaner such as Cafiza to maintain the cleanliness of the water circuit and group. The Ulka EP5GW vibratory pump is used for water extraction. This is a powerful pump with a pressure of up to 15 bar, which is however slightly louder than the EP4 model. For steam, the Imega SPMC vibratory pump is used, which can provide up to 5.5 bar of pressure. The EM3801 is an excellent machine and definitely the best one at around $345. Unfortunately, it is not easily available because it requires purchase through Alibaba, and on other portals the prices can be even twice as high. I am very happy that I managed to buy it, and in a rare color, which is black. I had no problems with delivery or order fulfillment, but you should be aware that products imported from Alibaba do not have a typical manufacturer's warranty. You will not be able to repair it at a local service center under warranty or send it for warranty repair. You will have to contact the seller to determine the exact terms. In the event of a failure, the seller will probably provide replacement parts and you will have to do the repair yourself. What do you think about this coffee machine? Or maybe you own it too? I invite you to discuss in the comments section and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this review and see you soon.